This is the Horse Radio Network. This is episode 428 of Horse Tip Daily, a different horse tip, a different equine topic, a different equestrian expert every day. Horse Tip Daily brings the world of equine knowledge to you one day at a time. Today's tip is sponsored by ECOGOLD, high-performance products for the ultimate in comfort and protection for your horse. Visit them at ecogold.ca. Hey everybody, Glenn the Geek back with you from Lexington, Kentucky, and you're listening to Horse Tip Daily. Well, today we have Mary Lauritsen back with us, part of Cadence Farm up there in Massachusetts. And of course, she competes in dressage, and she's a young and upcoming star in the dressage world. And she's part of U.S. Dressage Federation Region 8 up there. And we are thrilled that she has agreed to join us here on a regular basis and provide these tips for us. She also helps out over on the Dressage Radio show at times, but these tips I actually recorded with her on the phone myself. And we're going to be right back with Mary's next tip after I talk to you about ECOGOLD. You know, one of the things that people like Mary in the high-performance dressage and eventing and jumping communities need is protection for their horse. Well, that protection can be found with ECOGOLD. You know, we say that their products are as tough as an axe, and that's because they prove it over there on their website. If you go to their website and watch the video there on the homepage, you're going to see them taking an axe to their boots, and you're going to see that the axe doesn't go the whole way through because their products are tough. You know, they have a high performance of saddle pads and horse boots that are non-slip, 100% breathable, and the ultimate in comfort and protection for your horse. They're made with high-tech materials and a state-of-the-art design, and their innovative products are the choice of many of the top riders around the world. If you want to check out their line of products, and I think you should, hop on over to ecogold.ca. That's ecogold.ca. And now, Mary Lauritsen. Well, hi, Mary, and welcome back to Horse Tip Daily.
Hi, Glenn. Good to be here again. Today, we are talking about how to make a horse sales video.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I think that this is an important topic to discuss simply because too many times we see sales videos that are poorly made and that do not show the horse at their best or sometimes hardly show them at all.
And the first rule is hire Mary at $1,000 because she's pretty and she'll make your horse look so good.
Yeah,
and she travels for expenses.
It's part of the It's part of the package with this tip. You can hire me to be your official videographer. But here are a few tips to make that great sales video. Number 1, the steady hand or preferably a tripod for your camera is essential. Far too many times have I felt seasick after watching sales video, and I'm sure many others can agree with that one. It's not fun to watch a video that's bouncing all over the place or someone has that shaky hand. Show gaits on a straight line shot from the side where horse and rider are both in the frame. I think one of the best ways to start out a sales video is to just show the horse's natural gaits. After all, that's what we're looking for as a buyer, is to see how this horse moves, not is this horse being rushed past the camera to try and show an extension that isn't really the horse's natural trot. You know, you want to show those natural, nice gaits on a straight line shot from the side. Also, starting with those clips, just be sure that they're crisp and short shots, and the brief footage should just show that natural movement. And of course, appropriate movements, too, for that particular horse. You don't want to see 2 tempies on a 3-year-old. We just want to see that horse, see that personality, see that movement. Videos should really not go any longer than 3 minutes.
Yay! I was hoping you would do that one.
Oh, yeah. I think that's one of the biggest things that you see is that these videos go on far too long and the human attention span is simply too short. And after watching a horse, quote unquote, perform tricks for 10 minutes, one can imagine interest is simply lost.
And you know what? From the seller's point of view, more is not better. You want to very concisely show the walk, trot, canter, the things that this horse can do in very short pieces. And you're also, what you're doing is you're allowing less time to show the negatives.
Exactly.
So from a seller's point of view, you know, if we're looking at it strictly from their side, you want to show less, not more. You know, we all have the tendency to want to throw up everything, where that's what the in-person visit's for. But they can't fall in love with your horse's personality on the video. They
Right.
need to do that in person, so you got to get them there.
Exactly. So you give them those nice tastes of the horse and then bring them on over and let them see the horse. Because again, videos also are never very fair to the horse. Some, horses can look ugly on a video and they usually don't look their best. So again, like you said, keep it short and sweet so the person is left wanting to see more and actually come out to your farm and see the horse in person.
It's like dating, Mary. Let them want
yes.
more.
Exactly. Same thing. Preferably no music should be used, though a quiet soundtrack that fits the horse can work nicely.
Oh, you mean Trans-Siberian Orchestra is not good?
No, not for the little 14
little
hand
AC/DC
pony.
in the background there.
Yeah. Oh, again, that's another thing where people have repetitive techno playing over, and it's just jarring you to death as you try to watch this elegant horse go. I think some music can complement the horse. But you should, if you're going to use it, be sure you pick a soundtrack that actually fits the horse. But even still, anything you pick shouldn't be taking your total focus of the video. It's really the quality of the horse. Proper turnout. Horse is clean.
I was just going to say, I hope grooming is part of that. I can't tell you how many of these videos I watched and went, I don't think they've groomed this horse in a week.
Yeah. Right, you're taking the time to create this video. So again, like anything else, take an additional few minutes or however long it may take you to turn the horse out nicely. Be sure that he's clean. If the horse is going under saddle, white polos are always nice so that you can better see the movement. And I think to go that extra mile, braid the horse because that shows the horse's top line nicely. Proper lighting. It's key to do this during good sunlight hours, especially if you're shooting outside. But if you're shooting indoors, turn on all the lights. This is another thing that I've seen is that you see this little blob moving through the shadows. There's hardly any light, whether the person's shooting at dusk or dawn or they're shooting indoors with none of the lights on. You can't see anything. So again, go that extra mile to be sure you're shooting in good light. And do not overdo the slow motion. It's far too cliche. No one needs to watch all the movements in slow-mo. And it can be helpful for showing off a horse's fabulous extension or pee-off, but too much of it, again, loses the audience's attention. So there you have it.
Have you bought many horses from videos?
I generally would like to see a video to be sure that it's worth my while, but no, I wouldn't say so. I don't buy too many horses just off of videos, but I like to see them and then see the horse in the flesh because I think that's the biggest thing.
But you do want to see a video first before you'll
definitely.
travel.
And I'm always and I can say that I'm always interested in watching videos too. I enjoy just evaluating horse videos, whether I'm looking at horses or not. But you can lose your interest so quickly if it's not done the right way.
And if you're not a rider of a level to ride this horse to its full potential in the video, then get somebody who is.
Right.
That's the other thing you see happen, too, is the rider can hold back the horse in the video, and that's another thing that you see happen.
Right.
Well,
There's a lot to be said about horse sales, but the video can tell a lot, and you can also put out a good one if you just pay attention to some of these tips.
All right. Thank you, Mary. We appreciate that. And, of course, people can find you at your website.
That's right. It's marybonick.lauritsen.com or at cadencefarminc.com. And, of course, you can follow me on Twitter at Mary Dressage or find me on Facebook.
That's terrific. Well, thank you, Mary. We appreciate you being on, and have fun over there at the Dressage Radio Show.
Thanks, Glenn.
Well, I thought you'd like Mary. Mary's very bright and very bubbly, and we love to have her on. It's Mary Lauritsen, a dressage rider out of Massachusetts. And you can find more about her, as she said, at her various contacts. You can also go to her website, and you'll find her bio there with links to her websites if you didn't get a chance to write them down. Our website's actually a good resource. You can find all the different tips there. You can go back and listen to any one of them, all the way back to number 1, 428 of them ago. Well, thank you, everybody. We'll see you again tomorrow with another new expert and a different horse tip. Until then, stay safe, everyone.
The Horse Radio Network and the Horse Radio Network hosts are not responsible for statements of guests or their opinions. Use your own judgment when listening to the tips provided by the experts on Horse Tip Daily.